understand the minute I get elected, you get elected and you put more troops in. That's what people are facing all around, I mean, just from elected officials. Now, like I said, the quick answer, but these guys are only as good as you are. And that's gonna be their argument too. Because we live in a democratic society where we vote these people, the leadership comes from the community. So how can you argue against, or how can you criticize government leadership when this leadership comes directly out of your community? This is what you have produced as a community.
What do you believe that the United States government produced the 3 Ds in our community, which is dumbed down daily as far as education is concerned?
Yes.
So they producing the leaders that they want from our community.
Yes, but we're also allowing it. This is the other side. Oppression works in 2 ways. One, there's a tyranny, outside force oppressing you. The other side is you accept it.
How is that we accept it though? Did we grow into it or we just take it?
It's about character.
First of all, I want to say we go on and
no,
I want to give people a chance, man.
Brother, what is your name?
My name is TS, but I'm from the AAC, African American Congress.
Yes, sir. TS, I'm KRS1.
Yes, sir.
For those that just came in as well, Chris is my name, KRS. Love the question. That's why I say we could just start talking right now, because obviously what we are discussing is pertinent to this discussion right here. As a matter of fact, I'll spin off now and just start talking. But coming off,
we'll come back.
yes, sir. Spinning off of that, this is excellent, because when you look at a region, you look at a society, you look at a community, the main thing to look at is the character of the community and the character of the people that live in the community. Communities are abstract theories, thoughts. There's no such thing as Minnesota. It's the people here that make this place what it is. Now, this is why we have 50 states, and maybe more, maybe even less. But this is why America has so many different places to go, and this is the reason why. Because I'll compare that to Europe in a little later on. But New York is not like Minneapolis. Minneapolis is not like Chicago. Chicago is not like Miami. Miami is not like LA. In a situation like this, where you have, in this instance, a natural disaster, but I don't even point really to tornadoes. You guys live with that for hundreds of years. It's really the political and social response to these disasters, changes in weather, and so on, that really we should be looking at very closely. One man's tornado is another man's redistricting. One person's hurricane, or looking at more of a tropical area like Florida, people use these things to their advantage. And the question is, you got to ask yourself, when disaster strikes, how do I use that disaster to my advantage? But people don't think like this. They usually just get hit with something and just let it go. There's some people here right now that may not know anything about me at all, so just for courtesy reasons and for the fact that you're recording, let me just spend just 1 minute only on who you are looking at, because it ties in to what this whole region is about and why I'm really honored to be here right now. This is a historical event we are in right this second, right now. And coming off of this TS's question here, what I wanted to say was that it's about character. It's about character. The ultimate remedy to any disaster or negative or challenge in your life has to do with your character. And that's what I want to start with, because if you are lied to, some people say, I've been lied to, and then you shrivel into, I was lied to, I was cheated. Like for instance, a recording artist who goes to get his recording deal gets ripped off. So his man who saw him get ripped off said, I'll never get a recording deal because I saw him get ripped off. You stop right there. You clam up when bad things happen. You say, I'm not going to go there no more. But the character of a person who I would say is indestructible, the character of a winner, the character of somebody who is going to succeed, that character is, when you are lied to, that is your cue to bring out the truth. When you are stolen from, that is your cue to give things away. But what kind of character do you really have? And this is the point that I'm bringing out here, because this discussion is not for everyone. And there's no up or down. It's not like you're worse or less. It's just about who you are. I was born in Brooklyn, 1965, in Brooklyn, New York. And when I was born in Brooklyn, there was a place, I was born in a place called Park Slope, Brooklyn. It was next to a park called Prospect Park. And these were brownstones. And in 1965, the brownstones were the slums. This is where poor people lived. This is where I was, with my mother, single parent, by the way, raising two boys, me and my brother Kenny. We're in Brooklyn, living in the brownstones. Crime was high. Corruption up and down, from not just police corruption, but I mean, like, go to the local hospital and there's a problem there. The postman stealing your checks and just craziness. But there were two types of people in that hood. One person responded to that poverty by saying, "I'm rich." Another person said, "I am poor." This is how simple it is. And when in the recording industry, we say, what is the difference between a demo and a master recording? Your opinion. You go to some of the biggest bands, you say with the biggest records, say, "How did you do that?" "Man, I did that in 45 minutes on a cassette tape." Really? Character.
I just want to ask that the tornado piece, Davey D was here for the Net Group Summit, and we actually did the tour about what the tornado went through. And there's a lot of theories about the tornado being a man-made tornado, specifically on the political side that you were talking about. But I want to bring up the discussion that we talked about a while back about the possible deputy superintendent piece. And there'll be some school board members here today willing to discuss that. So before you get out of town, matter of fact, if everybody's not familiar with that, there's a discussion about bringing the KRS One in as deputy superintendent for Minneapolis Public Schools. How many people think that? It's just the right year, and it's something that we can get done. And the school board is pretty open to it. The superintendent is open to it. So I would definitely like to have that discussion before you get out today, but I'll let you get back to it.
No, let's have that discussion. And you know it's long overdue, actually. Yes.
We've been talking for years.
We've been talking. You already know.
Definitely.
Please.
I definitely don't want to burden you, man. I know you got a lot on your plate, but the KRS funding, you that man. The AAC was looking forward to doing some business with you as well.
Yes.
We got this program called Closing the Gap Between the Generations, and we'd like you to get involved with that as well.
You know, I came here specifically for that.
Cool.
I have the capacity of working with about 5 organizations at once. And so far I've only met one. And not for anything. Maybe this is our first meeting. But this goes out to all of you as well. Not to sound corny or hokey here at all, really, if I could just break bread. This is what I do with my life. This is not a side thing for me. In fact, rapping and performing is more side for me. The concert that I'm doing tonight, that I hope you all can attend, is more of a side thing to me. This is more of my 24-hour day, except I do my work in my community. I live in California. And so I run up and down LA, really inspiring our people. And let me, as a matter of fact, you know what, let me just go even further. We will get that done, yes. And we can talk afterwards as well, Cable.